Hey, I'm Andy, we're back with another FLEEKAZOID reaction, and this one is titled How One Man Cooked Ubisoft Schedule 1 Review. And I've heard a lot of good things about Schedule 1 and how it was all made by one person. So I haven't tried it myself personally, but I do plan on it. It's just not in the near future. I have too many games to play right now, so probably when a slot fills up, then I'll probably try it. Maybe we'll see. But yeah, I've just heard good things about it. And then there's also an older game where the publisher is trying to see if the Schedule 1 copied their game and stuff like that. But the devs of that game said they didn't do it. It's all in the publisher. So yeah, that's a whole another bag of worms. So can of worms, whatever. But yeah, let's see what FLEEKAZOID has to say. And the thumbnail, Elmo that's just flour. That is just flour. Also, it was like a Food Wars part too, so a man of culture.
Alright, class of 25, I'm gonna start this course with a little disclaimer. Don't do drugs. Sell them to everyone you see. In the business, we like to say Rome wasn't built in a day, but it could have been if everyone was on coke. Sell me this.
Right.
You can't. That's why you need my course. Free lesson. You see a cop, you go, hey buddy, you like donuts? How about donut-flavored cocaine? You'll get arrested. But you know where you'll get sent? To a magical place brimming with potential customers. When you feel your heart burning, your chest tightening, that isn't your penance for eating that gas station burrito earlier. That's the Jeff Bezos inside of you crawling to get out so he can hire undocumented Venezuelans for pennies on the dollar. Welcome to Side Hustle.
Wait, you just shooting the game?
So he can hire undocumented...
I mean, to be fair, I did not see a lot of gameplay for this game. I've only seen like the beginning stuff. I think the Fleek streamed. I think I caught like the beginning part of the stream of where he played it, up to the point where I think it was like the van exploded or something like that. It was like at the very beginning of the game. So yeah, I don't know too much about it.
Venezuelans for pennies on the dollar. Welcome to Side Hustler's Correspondence Course, somewhat proudly making you the most okay drug lord since 1983. Some people like to say what we're teaching here at Side Hustler's Correspondence Course is bad, that we shouldn't do it because drugs are bad. Who says that? Bill Cosby? Pee Wee Herman?
There's a little Dave Chappelle in the background.
Nancy Reagan?
Say no to drugs.
She needed a hit of my slippery dome and chill the fuck out if you ask me. Who else? Will Smith? How's that working out for him? I'm moving more crack than the CIA. I'm thriving. I'm in my lane. Besides, what else should I be doing? Playing Ubisoft games? Their new shit's a black hole of soul. It'll siphon the soul.
I feel like, based off what I heard, playing Ubisoft games would make you want to do the stuff. Not saying you should. I'm definitely not saying you should, but from what I've heard, it makes it feel like you should, but you shouldn't.
A lot of your body through your controller. Schedule 1 was made by a single man named Tyler, and that man's soul is felt behind every Chinese shop owner that I turned into Shaq. You want to know how one man cooked Ubisoft? He let you...
Oh, I want to see the Steam search again.
Chinese shop owner that I turned into Shaq. You want to know how one man...
So we got Schedule 1 here. 340. That's very impressive. And then AC, like I mentioned this in the AC Shadows video. It's all about, like, I feel like they think, or it's like someone in marketing or someone like higher up would thinks that selling this at, what was it, 70 or 80? Either way, selling it at a high price point with lower numbers is better. I don't know. Like, don't take my word for it, but like $70, assuming people these like 13K, or I guess what the all-time peak is 460,000 and 65,000. Selling 65,000 copies, assuming at $70 versus 460,000 at $20, right? So you're gonna sell you're probably gonna sell more at the lower price, but I maybe they think they can get these numbers with the high price, which is clearly not the case, which is why they're saying players in the game, like 2 million, 1 million, 3 million players in AC Shadows, not units sold. So yeah, it's a thing. I think I've done the math before in the AC Shadows video, but I just don't remember. I think Schedule 1 still made more money if you factor in that this number is being sold at a lower price, whereas this number is being sold at a higher price. So
Cook Ubisoft, he let you put a horse's love lava on crack. Case closed, case reopened. You want to know another reason for how he cooked Ubisoft? This is how I feel when I'm playing Schedule 1. This is what happens when you play AC Shadows. Hey you! What do you think of Assassin's Creed Shadows? Do you want to be that guy shitting his soul out of every...
Did he actually make a thing called AC Shadows?
Good. Then let's get started with a tip from Side Hustlers Correspondence Course alumni FLEEKAZOID. He runs the best cooking channel on the hub. You're gonna love this guy. Hey folks, welcome back to a little bam 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 in the morning. Fleekle tip number 1. Don't buy your horse spunk from Glock.
Did he watch Internet Historian? Does he watch Internet Historian? Like this whole bit, I feel like Internet Historian did this whole bit too. I mean, it's probably like similar train of thought, but like Internet Historian did this with the cooking video. Like the beginning, start off making a YouTube series, but instead of just cooking, is cooking with certain certain illegal substances. But
bam 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 in the morning. Fleekle tip number 1. Don't buy your horse spunk from Glock. They overcharge you because their supply comes from champion horses. You know, ones that win races and beauty pageants. They're at least top 3. We get ours for so cheap because we buy that long shot horse jizz. That 1 million to 1
slow one.
displays your waddler that never pays off until he pays off big. But for me, he always pays off big. You see this shelf? This all came from a horse that placed 27 out of 27 in 2009's Kentucky Derby. Keep this under your hat, but I've got a sweatshop full of gum from a horse that does Civil War reenactments, and he gets real method with it too. I mean, I can't tell you which side he fights for, but let's just say he does not like rap music. Except Kanye, he's fine with Kanye. Bam! Thanks, Fleekle. I didn't really need...
I kind of expected to see a jar in one of those shells, but to each their own.
To fucking know any of that. Now let's get into the first module of the Side Hustlers Correspondence Course, Production. If you've ever played Cooking Mama, you're ready to succeed in the drug-making business, because all this is Cooking Mama for crackheads. Remember playing on your DS,
that game was
right
popular
the ginger,
too.
prepare the chicken, deep fry it. Same thing here. Pour in the low-quality pseudo, now the acid, now the phosphate. Mix it, boil it, bake it, smash it into rocks. Then mix in a little Viagra so all your customers stay hard, motherfucker. I'll bump a little bit of this before church, so God knows I love him. Cutting your drugs is the X factor of this game. It's what separates the crack from the cocaine. But we ain't cutting our product with fentanyl. We're respectable entrepreneurs. We're cutting our product with whatever the hell we find on the shelves of our local 7-Eleven. You start with donuts, then you...
This was a type 4 diabetes.
Whatever the hell we find on the shelves of our local 7-Eleven. You start...
Type C4 diabetes. Okay, that is one moldy, calming, I guess, calorie dense, explosive potato. I've never heard of a explosive potato before, but
start with donuts, then you level up in the CIA database to unlock everything from dick pills to gasoline to a horse's love lotion. You cut the product gets a new effect, now you can charge more. Some of these effects include turning your skin green, turning you into a woman, tropic thundering, or Trudeauing it if you're a Canuck. And if you want to kill
I feel like the first one was more appropriate than the second one. The first one had some actual story behind it, whereas the second, I'm not too sure about that second one.
Your customers for 3 days, the explosive effect. But the real fun part is making an 8-part recipe that combines all these effects together. And that's what it's all about, not the money. It's about inflicting so much shit on your customers that when you see them on the street pimping that Chernobyl race swap,
Wow.
you go, I know what kind of man you are. Just pretend this game is Evil Genius, and if you don't know what that game is, pretend you do. Only one effect is good, but 8 effects and your customers will be so gacked out of their minds that they'll feel like they're committing identity fraud on themselves. Once Scooby gets these snacks, he'll be solving the mystery of the afterlife. Now, most people cut their drugs with complete obedience to the bag. They just want to charge the most, pass it off to the dealers, and sit back on their golden shitter singing show tunes and getting tugged off by Thai hookers. Me? Whenever I make a new strain, I try to tap into what Michelangelo was thinking when he was painting the Sistine Chapel. I try to invoke the muses and listen to their song of a booger sugar strain that makes someone fly while being electrified, while shitting themselves, while convulsing, while being a ginger. I'll puff past that joint to your uncle, and Bob's your aunt. Now he can't drive anymore. I like to make a story with my yayo, man, like Hemingway, man. If you look like McLovin, I'll turn you into McLizzo. Enjoy starring in the next Die Hard movie. The money comes and the money goes, but hiring a gypsy to spit on my weed so I can curse your bloodline for 1,000 years, that's legacy, baby. Let's go over to Fleeka Lagasse with another tip. Hey, welcome back, everyone. Tip number 3. Addicts will come up to you in a street asking for product, and if you don't have anything, they're gonna stab you. So always have a wicked bag of witch weed on you. If you come up to me in the street threatening me for product, I'm gonna give you some shit that'll make your dick fly off like a magic broomstick. Or I'll at least give you a taste of Teddy K's Baja Blast, named after the second most famous delivery man behind Santa Claus. Bam! Let's cut to commercial break while I spark some of this shit up. Let's talk deal making.
Oh no, not him again.
Hello, who is Fleeka Lagasse? More like Fleekal Matter. He's a liar and a fraud. What's with all these Italians going bam and boom? What's happened to this country?
Let me guess. Tariffs. He's gonna tariff the all that's missing now is the sunk kit.
Tag me in, coach. No one sells crack like Flump does. I sell the best crack. When I negotiate my crack deals, even the DEA goes, wow, that guy can sell crack. He really can. All right, hang up the phone, minion fans. We're not supposed to be in this video. Once you have the product, the hard part is over, because making deals comes down to one basic rule. Overcharge them, and if they don't agree, you shoot them. Just the one time, though, all right? Because, and I want you to remember this, 1 time's a prank, 2 times is a felony. Pimp, I need you to channel Nintendo here. Remember Venezuelan Paco? Remember how he's no longer with us? Now, you may think this is a horrible way to conduct business, and you're right. I barely make anything off drug dealing. In fact, I pretty much make everything off of just going to the casino, turning the slot machines up to 100, and then hammering all of them until I make 30 grand. It's a foolproof plan. I never lose. The game is glitched. Fucking idiots. Update. In the lawsuit prevention patch, they nerfed the slot machines, and now I have nothing. I'm back to selling my passed out customers for money. That chick just upped my net worth.
I feel like, there was like another. I remember playing a game where they had slot machines, and like that was the way to get money. Like not doing quests, not like doing all these other mini games. It was I think it was it Tower Unite? I think that was it. Like the fastest way to get money, to my knowledge, was to use the slot machines rather than like play mini golf, the plethora of other games that they have, and just slot machines.
$1. It's like they say, opportunities don't happen, you create them. Once you have a mountain of product and your deals are all made, it's time to hop into the snowmobile and deliver some yayo. Some people have a big issue with the police stopping them from their entrepreneurship. I don't. Delivering drugs.
Wait. Yeah, actually named one thick goth. Okay. Thick goth GF. Yeah, wow, flumped it. Not, oh, it should have been a while, sunk it.
People have a big issue with the police stopping them from their entrepreneurship. I don't. Delivering drugs isn't even hard. The hard part is not doing them all before you get there. You know, some people ask me, Fleek, how do you get past all these police barricades? So I tell them, why don't you just get a friend to phase through the barricades for you? They tell me, Fleek, I don't have friends. Do you have a gun? A 1911, really? Do you know how many bullets are in a 1911? 7. There are 7 bullets in a 1911. So that means you have 7 things you should try before asking me such a stupid goddamn question. Hey, I use that one at least once a week to get out.
Unless if you're Deadpool, where I can try 3 things with 1.
Of a speeding ticket, I say, bam! Go make sure no one's speeding on the highway to hell, you fuck. You know what? I'm already here, so how about another Fleekle tip for the audience at home? This one's for the kids. The kids are gonna love this one. Don't give your dealer's product with the explosive effect because you won't be able to go anywhere without getting bam! I go to the motel, bam! I go to a 7-Eleven, bam! My associate goes to make a deal, bam! My life, my business, my earnings, my marriage, all ruined by bam! Thought about doing it.
No.
I give this blend an 8.5. Great holiday blend right there. All right, let's cut to commercial break. Now, you're all set to become your very own kingpin, so I'm turning my attention to Tyler now. Tyler, we all know that being a jackass on the internet directly translates to being a good game designer, so I've got a few drug effect suggestions for you. I'm gonna go through these quick, though. I gotta go bowling in like 5 minutes. A steroid effect, a roid rage effect, a gigantism effect, a dick shrinking effect. Listen, I know we already have generizing. It's a little bit too committal. Just trying to take a little off the bottom. All these police keep drawing on me on account of my massive mega meat. No time to explain. A big budget effect, a big ass effect, a big feet effect. No time to explain. Let's get an effect that turns you into Honda Odyssey, a disarming effect, Asperger's effect, so NPCs
like he's like saying all these things, showing all this stuff, and yet because of that one time, I think it was because it was like he showed Tarantino stuff with feet and got claimed for it or something like that. He's just censoring all the feet.
Walk around saying, bitch, yeah, Mr. Bitch,
what?
bitch. Cloning
He didn't even censor that.
Effect, nudist effect, no time to explain. All right, that's it. You follow my guide and you'll end up just like me, staring at my new golden toilet, getting ready to put my cheeks to some nice buttery gold. You want me to take that first flush?
Take that first flush, man.
All right. Hell yeah, brother.
Oh no.
That's my fucking toilet. It's my toilet now. All right, I am the one who shits.
Mix it, boy.
The betrayal of the year right there.
Boil it, bake it, smash it, mix it, boil it, bake it, smash it, mix it, boil it, bake it, smash it, mix it, boil it, bake it, smash it, smash it, mix it, boil it, bake 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 it, smash it.
I am the one who shits.
Okay. Well, that was schedule 1. Like I said, I've only seen like the very beginning, so it looked like he went very far in it. Like, is there an actual end to this game? Because it seems very open-ended. Like you start a small empire of selling stuff, more or less, and then you just profit from it, and you make more and you profit more. Unless if there is something to the story, which, like I said, I'm not that well versed into. So it seems fun, and it seems like there's a lot of games recently, or not even recently. There's a number of games where they're made by one person, and it's just fantastic, right? I think the most famous one would have to be Minecraft, right? It wasn't like just made by Notch. And then another one would be Stardew Valley. I think that was made by Concerned Ape, just the one person. And then in more recent times, obviously Schedule 1, and then Balatro, however you pronounce it. So, yeah, it's like... it's like... How do I put this? Like... You try to make your passion project, and you put so much effort into it, and it pays off. It really pays off, because like the people who play it, they will notice. They'll notice the attention to detail. They'll notice the how the gameplay of it is actually fun. It's not bogged down by high numbers, certain political agendas. However, like disregarding your own viewpoints, it's just some of the games that include them is just like, the gameplay's not there. So yeah, Schedule 1 seems like a good game. Seems like a really good game. Very popular too. So hope you enjoyed it. Until next time, thank you for watching and have a nice day.